Bob Banks with 5 hits. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Doing a good job of driving in some runs of late, averaging more than 2 RBI per game in the last 10. That one hammered but pulled foul. Here it comes. Now a high fly ball to left center. And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Left field getting pretty deep. That's got a chance. Brings it back. Great catch. Seems like the wind could have been at play blowing in from left field. That looked off the bat like it would have the distance. Got unique needs in redoing your base. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Made them pay for that one.
Leading
and they take the lead.
The first
it's
baseman,
1-0.
Anthony Rizzo.
Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. And it gets by. Around first, hustling for 2.
Relay.
And now the tying run is into scoring position. Well, he was a touch behind on that swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on play meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. Leading off, Bob Banks. So far, his solo homer earlier in this ballgame represents the entire scoring output from both teams. Really shows how good the pitching has been in this one. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Left field. That's pretty deep. Can't get there. Base hit.
Relay.
Chance at a 3-bagger.
Cut, 4.
And the tying run's aboard with a leadoff triple. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Great swing. Not quite enough to leave the yard, but you could tell it was going to be extra bases as soon as it got over his head and left. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. In the air, out towards right center. And 2 away now. Not a lot of minor league outfielders can make that play, but he's showing he's got the goods. A center field prospect like this is valuable to any organization. Line drive. Lunges, but it gets down. The tying run is aboard. Seeing the ball very well in this game. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
Fouled off to the right. Swing and a drive.
Come on, ball. Get up.
One runs in, and that one's off the wall. Coming to the plate. The relay, safe at the plate. And they take a 3-run lead. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Smoked it into the gap, just not quite the right swing to put it over the wall. Good result anyway. 1 out and 2 on. Next up, the designated hitter, Lucas Dunn. Grounder might be 2. Good feed, that's 1. That double play ends it right here. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort. So digging in, Bob Banks. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
You're the man up there. Make something happen for us.
This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. That one's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. And he blasted that one to straightaway center, but with the wind blowing in, it's pretty hard to poke one out to that location. Tough luck. Top of inning number 4 with the Drillers at the dish. Bob Banks now at the plate. This one ripped but foul to the right. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out.
Clutch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
This one is labeled.
Go, Bob. Go, go, go.
One run comes in, and it hits the fence. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. The relay to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. One down. Felipe Diaz digs in now. That one is absolutely pummeled. Hits the base of the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. This next at bat looms very large.
Hey, nice
Hammered down the line for a base hit. Coming around third. One run comes across, and here comes the runner. Now a relay to the plate. The tag out.
On the tag, he's out.
Here's the catcher, Creed Willems. And he grounds it to the right side. To second, there's one. Back to first, double play, and that's the ball game. Opposing pitchers will want to take note. So two down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Out to center. And that's that. The batter now, Bob Banks, coming off a big one yesterday, knocked in 5 runs.
Hey, attaboy, let's try it.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. And it's a double, their first hit in this one. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way.
Here you go, kid.
Well struck, right field.
Come on, get out of here. Get out of here.
And you can forget it. That's gotta feel good. A 2-run blast. And we have a tie ball game. A clutch swing right there, and now anything can happen.
Hey, you got that one.
Base hit. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Grounder to second. Taylor. On to first. Ball game. Banks really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. Bob Banks getting set for this one. Bob Banks will hit next. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Blasted that one out of here. 4th home run of the series. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. Now at the dish, the right fielder. That's to third. One away. It's so hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on it. The shortstop getting ready to hit. Fly ball to right. Nevin on the move. Makes the grab. There's two gone. Creed Willems now at the plate. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Popped up. Vargas drifts towards it. And that's the end of the inning. No runs, no hits. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish for San Antonio, Lucas Dunn. Swing and a miss. Looks like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball one there. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Gets a piece, stays alive. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Fights it off, we'll see another. Right side. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the left
Next to
fielder,
hit for the Missions, Ryan Wilson. Had the day off yesterday. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. Some nasty action on his sinker, and hitters need to force him to come up in the zone if they want to avoid chasing the low stuff. Got the batters swinging. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Ramon Mendoza.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Excellent late movement on the sinker, and it was placed just about perfectly for the swing and miss. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there. So 2 on and 2 out. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks.
Here we go. No one better.
Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit. All set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, Albert Fabian. That had to feel great for him on the mound. The batter was geared up for the heat, and he still couldn't catch up to it. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swings and misses, it's a strikeout. And he looks to have picked up right where he left off. And here's the first baseman. And that one fouled off. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the third inning. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. Digging in for the Missions, Jason Puckett. 2 outs, bases empty. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Collects. Lockwood Powell steps on the bag, and 1-2-3. If your life feels bananas right now, find your inner peace with a visit to Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Sorry, no gorillas are allowed on the premises. Back here in San Antonio, bottom of the 4th, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it for the K. 1 gone leading off the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Now at the plate, the shortstop, number 3. Geloff settles under it. And there's 2 down. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. These hitters are coming with an aggressive approach at the plate, swinging the bat early in the count. That can spark some offense. or it can put you in a lot of bad counts. Next
Ball,
one just
that's it.
misses. Ball one. What a take with 2 strikes. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. 1-2 offering. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. Swings and misses. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom half of the 5th, and the mission's batting. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Swing and a miss. That's a K. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Next to hit, Ryan Wilson. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. That one fouled off. If you're looking for a delicious sweet treat, the concession stands here in San Antonio have paletas, pan dulce, buñuelos, churros, raspas. Are you still listening?
No
Go
ball,
get
2
some.
strikes.
Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. So up next, Ramon Mendoza. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Next pitch popped foul, this one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. 0-2, and the delivery. Battling here, fouls it away. He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And this season of strikeouts continues with number 250. So 5.
Now batting.
And now the big-time power
Bob
threat,
Banks.
Bob Banks. And his homer earlier in the game is the only time they've gotten anything across the plate in this one. They may be hoping he can lift one out again. Way deep. That one's gone. A solo blast. His second of the night. And they add
the center
on.
fielder,
It's
Al
2-0. They are feeling great right now. Already out in front. Then they add that homer. Wines, here's the pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And again on 0-2. To the right side, Lockwood Powell. Steps on first for the out.
The first baseman, number 6, Cody Roberts.
And now at the plate, the first baseman, number 6. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Fly ball to right, Nevin coming on. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio, Jason Puckett. Grounded out the first time up. Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tapped back to the mound. There with plenty of time, inning over. Perfection through 6 innings.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Bob Banks. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Here comes the 0-1. Skies it out towards left center. It's pretty deep. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Actually staying put. And there are 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Coming up to the dish for San Antonio, the right fielder, number 13. the ground to third. Whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Now batting, number 3.
Next to hit for the Missions, number 3. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Strike 2. The Missions with a 0 in the hit column so far. Foul ball, still 0-2. Out to short. And they get the out. And here's the catcher, Creed Willems. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient. Grounder to the left side. And it goes just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Missions, Lucas Dunn. Down 0-2, swings through it. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Misses outside, and the count 1-2. On 0-2, he expanded the zone, but couldn't get the chase on that bender. We'll see how he attacks this next pitch. Here's the 1-2 offering. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-2 pitch. Struck the batter out without a swing. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th.
Now batting.
So digging in, Ryan Wilson. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. 1 out and the base is empty. Out to short. Handles the chance. And there's 2 away. And he's really closing in on this now with 4 outs remaining. Ramon Mendoza, the next to hit. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. On 0-1, the delivery. Late with the swing there. I think he was a touch late to recognize the curve out of the hand. He'll have to refocus with 2 strikes. On the ground to the left. Throw out at first. Bang, bang play. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. Hit hard on a line. And that is out number 3. Banks heading back out for the bottom of the...
Now pitching for Tulsa.
The shortstop digs in now. Harris is just 1 strike away. Got it. That'll end the evening's action. The Drillers make it 6 straight victories. Banks Bob Banks, fresh off an... Now, Bob Banks. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
That one ripped into right center. And that's a base hit. Round second headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Foul ball there. Hard ground ball, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. He's
The right
already
fielder,
2 for
number
2 with a
6.
single and a
Hit.
double, and moseying
Hit it, Sam.
right along to set up a chance. So up next, Bob Banks. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. Inning over, but the damage certainly. One out and the bases are empty. And now the DH, Bob Banks. That one hammered center field.
Come on, ball. Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's back there. And it's out of here. Flexes the power with that swing.
Now
A solo
batting,
shot.
designated hitter,
And they tack
Bob
on to their
Banks.
lead. It's 7-2. That makes it 8 straight games with a homer. And that matches the MLB record held by Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr.
Got him.
What a streak. There in plenty of time ends the inning. 2 outs and a runner
Now
at first.
batting,
Coming
number
up to the
3.
dish for San Antonio, number 3. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. They're still in this one by the skin of their... Stepping to the plate now for San Antonio,
Now
Anthony
batting,
Rizzo.
the first baseman, Anthony
The Missions
Rizzo.
down to their last strike. Hit to the left side, this should be it. Vargas. And that's the ball game. Banks was just terrific for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Bob Banks will hit next. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win.
We need you. Here we go.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And now 2 gone. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now Felipe Diaz. On the ground. Fair ball. Next to hit, Bob Banks. 0 for 1 so
Let's
far.
go. Here we go.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And swing and miss. Barely off the mark there, but he could do damage if he gets it again. That's ripped towards center. Makes the grab, 2 down. No justice in this game, none at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. Swing and a rocket, going back pretty deep.
Relay, shoot.
Won't get to this one in the alley. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. Picks himself up an RBI. Hammered that one with
Now
a
batting,
really nice
left
all-around
fielder,
swing.
Bob
And he hit it
Banks.
pretty deep before it fell in for the knock. This one is labeled.
Come on, ball. Get up, get up, get up.
Up against the wall and brings it in. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. It falls in, and that's a hit. Bob Banks getting ready to hit. And he He swings and lofts one to deep center. Does it have the distance? Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And that one's off the top of the wall. Pulls into third safely with a triple. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. It's getting harder and harder nowadays to get balls in the air to that area to drop in, with all the ground center fielders are able to cover. Nice job to pummel that pitch and get extra bases out of it. This next at bat is going to be critical. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Hit hard, that gets through. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner on the go. Pops this one up. Settles under it. The catch is made to end it. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for him. Nice job.